What's up, everyone? Prison Metaler here. I'm gonna do another album review, and it's gonna be on Trivium. I know I did several Trivium album reviews previously, but now I'm back with it. I told you I was gonna do it again. Now here it is. It's gonna be on Sin in the Sentence. So let's talk about the album first before I get to track by track. As y'all may know, this album marks the return of Matt's scream vocals, as it was absent from the previous album, Silence in the Snow, due to his injury of his voice, that he can't use his scream vocals during around that period while he gets in recovery from it, and has to use the harsh vocals properly. I think the reason why, I think his doctor advised him not to do it or something like that, but yeah. But it's back now. Yeah, however, this is actually a really great album. I think this may be my third favorite. It's going back and forth between that and their new album, What the Dead Men Say. And yeah, it's pretty much back and forth between that and What the Dead Men Say. But let's go ahead and talk about track by track. Alright, the title track, Sin in the Sentence. Amazing opening song. I was really hyped whenever I began listening to this song, because it brought back the harsh vocals. It kind of has this thrashy sound to it. I just love it. One of the best songs they ever made, and especially from this album. Definitely probably one of my favorite, probably my second favorite title track from this album, behind Shogun. But it's probably maybe my second or third favorite. But anyway, I really love this song so much. This song is definitely a 10 out of 10 for this. 10 out of 10 for Sin in the Sentence. Beyond Oblivion, a really great track. Is it the best song from this album? No, but I do think this is a really great song. I just love the blast beats from the song from Alex Ben, especially the solos. Yeah, another fantastic track. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Other Worlds, not the best song. I really love it. But besides the screaming, it sounds like it could be from Silence in the Snow, On the Sun, Other Worlds, or maybe Vengeance Falls. No, scratch that. The Crusade. I think the Crusade's the best appropriate term for this song, as I would describe it. Since Crusade has very little screaming on there. But anyway, it's kind of like the Crusade, from the Crusade a little bit. I don't think this song has any guitar solos. If it did, then it just lasted like 10 seconds. But anyway, but it doesn't matter. I thought the chorus is very catchy, to be honest. But for this song, I may have to give this an 8 out of 10 for me. Alright, The Heart from Your Hate. I have to be honest with you guys, this has to be my least favorite song from this album. No, this song is not terrible. I do think it's a very great song. I do think it's great for a single, since it's like a mainstream song. The reason why this has to be my least favorite is because it's a bit repetitive. Of course, it's just too repetitive for me, but it sounds like it could be it's definitely a song that would be used from Silence in the Snow, in my opinion. I wouldn't say I skipped the song, but it's not a skippable song for me. I do listen to it from time to time, but I think there are much better songs from Trivium than this. So, Heart from Your Hate, probably a 6 out of 10. Betrayer. Betrayer, this is my favorite song from this album. One of my favorite Trivium songs of all time. I just love the melodies, the riffs. Well, no, not really riffs, but especially the melodies throughout the song. It's just very aggressive and very catchy. I love the bridge throughout this album, especially the guitar solos, everything. This song is just perfect. Whenever I first listened to this song, I was like, holy shit, Trivium's actually back. Probably one of their best songs. Probably one of the best songs they ever made in years. Or probably my top 5 favorite Trivium songs of all time. I was really impressed with it. I thought it was going to be like Heart from Your Hate. This is the third single from this album. I think it's way different than Sin in the Sentence and the Heart from Your Hate. Probably just the keynotes, but I really love this. This is definitely my favorite song from this album. Alright, so, yeah, my rating, 10 out of 10, easily. Okay, The Wretchedness Inside. Now, this, a very groovy-ass track, to be honest. Especially with the riffs, like, this is very little clean vocals. This has screaming throughout. I never thought they would make it like a groove metal type riff or something like that. I love the guitar solos, especially the bridge. Definitely one of the heaviest songs from this album. I just love it. One of my favorite songs from this album. My rating for this one is definitely a 10 out of 10. Alright, number 7, Endless Night. Probably one of the most ignored songs from this album. I can see why many people say that this is the least favorite song from this album for me. I find this song very catchy. Yes, I could agree that this could be used from Silence in the Snow along with The Heart from Your Hate. But I think this song is a bit better than The Heart from Your Hate. Mainly the phone went off. Alright, now back to the review. Oh yeah, the reason why I think Endless Night is slightly better than The Heart from Your Hate is because I think, like I said before, it's a bit melodic. Now, onto the rating. I rate this song a 7 out of 10. Sever the Hand. This may be my second or third favorite song. It's a switch between that and the Sin in the Sentence. I love this. This is one of my favorite songs from this album. Fucking riffs. This is the most unpredictable song from this album, in my opinion. This is like Shogun. You know, it just has a hook, verse, chord, verse, hook, and then it becomes to a complete different sound. This is why I love about this song. It just has like this thrash type song, and then the breakdown is a lot different too, and then it comes back to it. This reminds me of Shogun, Sever the Hand. This is perfect. 10 out of 10. Beauty and the Sorrow. Very catchy song. Yes, I do think it's better than Heart from Your Hate and Endless Night. Definitely one of their radio mainstream songs, even though it's not really even though I don't think it's a single as far as I know. But yeah, I do think this is a really catchy song. I really have nothing else to say this. I love the guitar solo. It's extremely melodic. It's a catchy as song. For this one, I may have to actually a 9 out of 10. I just love that song. All right, the Revokist. A very long song, but it's a really good one. I have one of the best guitar solos ever made. Amazing riffs. I just love this song, dude. This is probably a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I just love how amazing, epic this is. Thrown into the Fire. To be honest, this is not one of my favorite songs from this album, but it's really good. It may be a surprise to y'all for me, but I have to give this song an 8 out of 10. But mainly because it's a bit too long for me, even though it's 5.5 minutes. It's a bit open spaced, but I do enjoy the guitar solo and all that. It's a great closing song, but I don't think it's my favorite song by Trivium. I just think there's other better closing for this album. I'm not saying it's not a disappointment. I'm not saying it's a disappointment. I just think I just think there's better closing than this one. So 8 out of 10. Okay, now my overall score, let me count. Let me estimate it. 9. Okay, overall rating for this album is an 8.8 out of 10. So, I think on What the Dead Men Say, I think I give this over a bit of 9 out of 10. So, I think What the Dead Men Say is still above What the Dead Men Say. However, my opinion did change on What the Dead Men Say quite a bit. But I may have to re-review this album, even though my review for this album is my most popular video for this channel. I don't know if I'm going to remove that review to a brand new one. I don't know. Or, you know what, maybe I'll just put it in the comments into my brand new review. But, yeah, my overall rating for What the Dead Men Say is an 8.8 out of 10. Which is a really good rating. So yeah, I may have to come back to Trivium's discography, but I don't know. Because right now I'm planning on doing a Dream Theater ranking. May not be until like 2 weeks or so, because this album has like 14 albums, but I'm actually going to take my time on the Dream Theater stuff and release it whenever I want to, because I'm more focused on other things now. Because, like album reviews, I'm thinking about doing a new series called Underrated Bands for y'all to check out. Just to see how it is, but how they sound like. But yeah. This is my overall rating for Trivium. I hope y'all enjoy it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, put my notification and comment. And what are your thoughts on this album? So, yeah, I will see y'all next time, and peace out.